Hello everyone, it's Sharon, and in today's video I thought I would let you get to know me. I have been on YouTube for going on 3 years now, and I've never done like a dedicated get to know me, fun facts about me kind of video. So I jotted down a few items that I thought it would be fun to touch on, and if you're interested in getting to know me a little bit more on a personal level, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so just to start out, this is kind of just random facts I thought I would share that I know are sometimes interesting for me to know, and I wanted to share with you. So to start, I was born and raised in the Kansas City metro area. I grew up in the Raytown School District, so if you are from Raytown, go Blue Jays. I am 28, almost 29 years old. I will be 29 September 10th, so my birthday is right around the corner. I have been married almost 2 years now. Our anniversary is September 8th. We've been together for 5 years. My husband's name is Chase. We have 2 pugs. I'm sure you have already seen that if you've watched any of my videos or listened to me talk anywhere or follow me on Instagram, which by the way you should. If you haven't, it's Shut Up It's Sharon on Instagram. My pugs' names are Francis and Pippi. They are both rescue pugs. I adopted Fran when I moved into my apartment. I believe I've had her 4 years now, if I'm remembering correctly. 3 years, going on 4 years. I don't even know. 3 or 4 years I've had Franny, and time is just flying by. I adopted her. She was estimated at about 9 years old when I adopted her. I wanted a nice little senior citizen pug that would just sleep all day long while I was away at work, and that is exactly what she did. I've been wanting a second pug for a long time. I grew up with them. We got our first pug when I was 8, and we've had pugs ever since. My parents still have a pug and a pug mix. So pugs will forever have my heart. To me, there is no superior breed. I love all dogs, but I don't want to just like stop and pet any dog on the street. I mean, I will if it's convenient, but I have like run across the street, across traffic to pet a pug. It's weird, but like it's a pug thing. If you have pugs, you understand. Anyways, we got Pippi almost a year ago now. It was about the end of September when we adopted Pippi. My husband said as soon as we had a yard, we could get another pug, and I took him very seriously. We moved into our house at the beginning of September, and we adopted Pippi by the end of it. So I held him to his word, and they are the sweetest. We just love them to death. I have 2 brothers. I am the middle child. I have an older brother, Daniel, who is 3 years older than me, and my younger brother, Mark, who is 2 years younger than me. I really love being the middle child. It's also really convenient being the only girl. I never had to share a room or wear hand-me-down clothes because no one was there to hand it down to me. So I always liked that. But, you know, as an adult now, my brothers are my best friends. When we hang out, like if my husband and I are hanging out with anyone, it's usually my brothers, my sister-in-law. We're always having game night or going to dinner or whatever. Like, they are my go-to peeps to hang out with. So I'm very lucky to have that, because I know not everyone is lucky to have siblings that they are close to. So that is, I'm so thankful for that. Anyways. I went to UMKC here in Kansas City for business degree in marketing. I ended up working in marketing for not even a year from graduating, and I ended up moving to the healthcare field. I work in healthcare staffing, so I really enjoyed that. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I started my YouTube channel almost 3 years ago. I believe it was like December or January when I first started, so we're coming up here on about 3 years. If you've been following me at all, you know it's been kind of inconsistent due to different just things that have happened in my life, like getting married, moving. The biggest was getting bit by a spider. Right before my wedding, I got bit by a brown recluse spider like 3 months before my wedding. So after that happened, and trying to plan a wedding and move out of my apartment, and YouTube was just pushed on the back burner, so I did take quite a bit of a break there. If you'd like to see a video on that spider bite, let me know. Just a sneak peek, that's my scar from it. Pretty big. So if you'd like a dedicated video all about that, let me know. It was quite the experience. So I will be happy to share that with you if you'd like to see it. Also, if you'd like to see pictures, let me know that, because they are graphic. I know not everyone likes to see that. Okay, aside from starting my YouTube channel about 3 years ago, I wanted to start one long before that, but I was just afraid. I made excuses. I thought I don't have the right equipment. Whatever I upload won't be good. You know, I lived with my parents initially and I was embarrassed if they were to hear me. So I didn't try sooner. So here is my PSA to you. If you want to make a YouTube channel, do it. Just do it. Start with what you have, make it work, because you will be so much happier in the long run. I love doing this. It's just fun for me to do. So if you've been thinking about it at all and you've been on the fence, this is me telling you, just do it, because you will have so much fun with it and you will kick yourself if you wait many, many years like I did. I first discovered the YouTube world back in 2013. And that was because I was way into nail polish. Like, I still love nail polish. I have an entire rack of nail polish over here. It's an obscene amount. I love to do my nails. And I had a huge collection. I just had like in a giant tub. So I don't even know how I found it. I don't think I searched for it, but maybe I did. But somehow I found a video by Dulce Candy. If you remember her, she does still make videos on occasion. She had a video on how to make a DIY nail polish rack, and I found that video first. I did make that DIY nail polish rack. It did not turn out as nice as hers, but I did it all by myself, and then my dad came home, saw it, and said, I'm gonna make you something better. So I had that DIY one for about a year, and then he built me something nicer, which is what I have now. But yeah, I found her video first and I just fell down the rabbit hole. First, I watched just her. I did not know that the YouTube world existed with beauty. I had no idea. And I just binged her channel like crazy. And from there, I just started to discover more and more YouTubers as YouTube would suggest videos for me to watch. So that's how I got started. Dulce Candy was my first like beauty channel to subscribe to. From there, I picked up channels like Ingrid Nielsen. She was Miss Glamorazzi then, 11th Gorgeous, Nikki Philippi. Those are some of the big ones that I remember watching exclusively like in the beginning. Some of them I still watch, some of them I don't. Some of them don't make channels or videos anymore. But anyways, that's just a little snippet there on YouTube. I am on Weight Watchers. I'm sure you've seen that if you watch my videos. I do post Weight Watchers videos. It's been going fairly well. I mean, if you follow the plan, it will work. I'm just guilty of not always following the plan, so there is that. I have lost about 30 pounds total now from, that wasn't all from Weight Watchers. Some of it I did my own, some of it's from Weight Watchers, but it's been about 3 years now that I've lost that weight. I have kept it off. I've struggled to keep going, but that's what Weight Watchers is for, so definitely follow along on that journey if you're interested. I do go kickboxing. I go to a place called 9 Round. I believe they are all over the country. They are franchised gyms, but it's a 30-minute kickboxing workout. I love it. It is the best workout I have gotten in my life. It's a full body workout, only takes 30 minutes. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely look and see if you have a 9 Round in your town. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It is wonderful. I need structure. I need someone to tell me what to do. If I am left to my own device, the second I start sweating or it gets too hard, I'm out of there. Like, if no one's holding me accountable, forget it. I am not putting in the effort. So I need a class or a trainer or something to tell me what to do, and 9 Round is absolutely perfect for that. I sweat my butt off every time. My first job was Build-A-Bear Workshop in the mall. And I loved that. I started right out of high school. I did not work through high school because I was involved in so many activities that it just wouldn't have been possible. So I did not work through high school, but as soon as I got out that summer, I got my job at Build-A-Bear Workshop, and I worked there for 5 full years. I ended up putting in my, 2 weeks notice quitting just maybe a month or 2 after I hit my 5-year anniversary, or anniversary, I should say. I made my very best friends working there. We are still very best friends, and I absolutely love it. If you are looking for a part-time job, definitely look up Build-A-Bear Workshop. I love everything about that company. They have a really good structure. They helped guide me to find a career later in life because I loved the way that company was structured and what I found from working there. So it was very easy for me to pinpoint what I wanted in a full-time career. And I found that in the job that I have now, because I was looking for basically the equivalent of Build-A-Bear but in a like a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday kind of job, and that is exactly what I found. So love that. I am a Christian. I'm a born-again Christian. I go to a Baptist church here. Faith is very important to me. I grew up in the church, and I still very much believe in that. I'm just trying to give you some snippets into my life. I am an Android user. I know that's kind of silly to mention, but I am Android for life. Like, I just don't want to go into the Apple world. I just don't. Got a Samsung Galaxy phone. I use a PC. I just, do not want to get into the Apple life. I know it's so popular, and I don't know if I have like a stigma around it, but I am just Android for life for sure. Okay, I thought it'd be fun to share with you my favorite brands. My favorite high-end brand is Tarte, if I had to pick just one, because I think across the board they have so many products that I love. I own a lot of Tarte products. I don't own like everything from them, but I have a lot of their shadows. I've tried their foundations in the past. Their concealer, of course, is amazing. I have some of their brushes that I love. So all around, I feel like if I had to pick just one brand to purchase from, they would be it. Now, on the drugstore side, I did pick two because I just couldn't narrow it down. My two favorites from the drugstore right now are Milani and Essence. Those both have fabulous products. They do have full lines where they have eyeshadow palettes, foundations, powders, everything that you could possibly need for a full face, and I love them both very much. So that's what I'd pick there. Let's see. Oh, I am not a beach kind of gal. I grew up in the Midwest. I've never been on the West Coast to see the ocean. I have been up to like Connecticut in that area, and I saw the ocean over there. But I've never been to like a beach vacation. I'm not really a pool girl. I think it probably like chalks up to the fact that we didn't have like a neighborhood pool or anything like that. So if we were gonna go swimming in the summer, we went when a friend invited us. And my brothers are kind of the same way. We both all agree, like, we're not into like a beach vacation. Like, we all agree we'd like to go for maybe a day, but when we go on vacation, we want to see a museum, we want to walk around, we want to learn something, we want to eat somewhere cool, and that goes hand in hand with how my parents raised us. Those were the vacations that we went on. If we went on a vacation, it was educational, and I absolutely love everything about like museums, history, whatever. It just fascinates me. Right now, I've been watching the Antiques Roadshow before bed. I love that. It's intriguing. You learn, but it also kind of puts me to sleep. So just to get to know me a little bit right there. In high school, I was in marching band. I loved marching band. I played the flute and piccolo, and my senior year, I was a drum major. Absolutely loved marching band. I think my only regret about going to community college first and then UMKC was that there wasn't like a marching band I could have been involved in. If I had gone away to college, I could have been involved there, and I think I would have enjoyed that because marching band was so much fun for me. Absolutely loved it. I do still try to play my flute from time to time. I really need to pick it up more often or I will forget everything I learned. So I do try to do that. Let me know down below if you played an instrument and if you loved band. I was also a theater geek. I did more of like the behind the scenes stuff. I was in like a couple of plays, but I was more on like the running crew, props, stuff like that. But I love being involved with all the plays and the musicals. That was really fun. I was in student council. So I was very involved, kind of a nerd, but all in all, I loved high school. I know a lot of people say they didn't love high school, but all in all, I had a great experience. I never experienced like terrible bullying. I think I was bullied, I think, but I didn't know it at the time. Are any of you adults now and look back and think, yeah, they were kind of mean to me and I just didn't like connect like back in the day that was happening. So yeah, I did have some of that. But at the time, I didn't realize it, and it was never so horrible that I'd go home and cry, you know, nothing like that. So all in all, I really loved high school. I loved it very, very much. So yeah, so those are just some fun facts about me. I hope that wasn't too long. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other specific questions you'd like to know, leave them down below and I'll do another video sometime on questions that you have about me. Alright, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.